What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you with a different kind of review. It's still a review, but as you can see up here, I'm just going to get right into it. Nike Lab Bespoke. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. This is what you get when you go do a Bespoke. When you're done doing it, they basically give you a sample of each material that you used on your shoe. This is going to be a little bit longer review, not too crazy, but I didn't get every material that they had because sometimes they don't have the swatches to give you when you leave, but just to give you an idea, I got a 3M, Navy 3M is one of the things that I used. This is a sale. This isn't the Napa leather, but it's one of the other leathers that they have available. It's tumbled leather, but not like the one you get in a Jordan. It's made a little bit, it's a little bit better quality, so to speak. And you can use either side of the material that you want to use, by the way. So like when you go in there with an idea, whatever it is, but you can see here, this is tumbled leather. I'll bring it to the side so you can see the tumble on there. This is a Liberty of London print that I picked for a different portion of the shoe. I'll show you when we get to it. This is a Sail Nubuck is what this guy is, but same, almost like the tumbled, but it's much softer. Has that tumbled look to it, but it's not leather on the outside. It's the suede, very short hair, which is really nice. This is Napa leather, which I use for part of the liner. I'll show you guys in a few minutes. This is another tumbled suede. It has that weird print to it. Not really weird, but it's pressed differently, basically. I don't know if you could see the design work in it, but whatever. Anyway, really soft materials. The Bespoke is really, really, really nice. This is another suede that I used. I forget what side I used. I think I used the outside. So it's a lot of different materials you can pick, and I have like 3 more materials that aren't even here. This is a pink Nubuck that I used as well. Very, very soft. Everything's very premium. Has a good pull to it. Has good wear to it. And without further ado, I'm gonna get into the shoe. So the box comes in just like this basic black box. There's nothing really on it except for the back side. It tells you the date that it was made, the maker, whatever. Da, 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 da. I don't need to show you all that stuff because my name is on there, but whatever. Right off the bat, you get a couple of extras with it. A different footbed is what you are allowed to purchase. It's obviously on a wax paper because it has an adhesive underneath it, so when you take the other ones out, these will still stick in. This is a Liberty of London print that they didn't have, but I used it for a footbed, which I thought was pretty dope. I wanted to put in the shoe somewhere, I just didn't know where, so I was like, let me just throw it on a footbed. I'm gonna put those to the side. This is one of the spare laces. This is a sail white to match one of the materials on the shoe with a blue aglet. It's a metal aglet, so they make these laces for you at Nike. It's custom made for you and to match your shoe. You get some dust bags, obviously. I'm just gonna pull the shoes out and then I will get into the rest. I'm gonna pull the other laces out as well. So the box is just a basic box, but I'm gonna get it out of there. Obviously you get these suede dust bags, which are very, very nice as well. Nice little added touch. I'm gonna pull one out and then I'm gonna pull the other one out. So once you do a custom or a Bespoke at Nike, the rendering is yours. No one else can make the shoe unless they hit you up and ask you if they can make the shoe. Obviously, it's your shoe and designed by you. Very nice quality bags. We'll get into the dust bag real quick. So it's got like a nylon on the inside and it's suede on the outside. Very nice touch. They give you obviously these shoe trees, wood shoe trees, but they're branded by Nike. I'll pull them out in a minute to show you those as well. Hopefully the light stays good here. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, should be good. All right, so let me take the shoe trees out and then I'll show you the other laces. I mean, it's not the best quality shoe tree, but I mean, it is what it is. It's branded. I'll show you guys this side. Bring it a little closer so you can see it. And so as you can see there, it says 21 Mercer, New York, wooden shoe tree. Comes with all the goodies and stuff, whatever, anyway. They both come like that. I'm gonna put this back on autofocus so you guys can see it. Let me take the other one out real quick. So the other one came branded with the Nike on the heel portion. Same thing branding as well. You got the 21 Mercer on this shoe as well. I don't know why it's not focusing, but I'll figure it out. It's not too bad there. So you get a lot of extras with the shoe off the bat. I will give you guys a heads up. It's $1,000 if you want to do a Bespoke at Nike. So save up. Don't just, you know, run in there and be like, oh, I don't really know what I want and I'm just gonna make a shoe. Like it's a long process and it definitely takes a toll on you because there's so many materials to pick, and if you're not comfortable with materials and know what you really like to go in there, it could be a 2-hour process or a 6-hour process. It's really like up to you and what you end up deciding on. I mean, they'll help you along the way, but for the most part, it's definitely you picking everything and then picking the layout. And then, you know, they show it to you and they show you the rendering. I'm gonna do another one soon, and I'm probably gonna vlog it just to give you guys a heads up. So this is the other set of laces. So 3 in total. I got sail with the navy, sail with the pink, and then I got navy with the navy is what I went with on my lace options. You obviously already saw the footbed, so I'm gonna get into the shoe real quick. I flipped a couple things on it, so I have to show you both shoes. So you can see like this material I didn't have in there. It's a navy suede, really soft. It's like probably the best suede I've ever felt on a shoe. You're paying for that, obviously. So, I mean, you should get what you pay for, but it's definitely premium quality. This material they didn't have either. It's like a light blue canvas, almost like a denim, that if I wanted to, I could actually take a little like a sand or two and just rip it up a little bit. So it has a little distressing to it. So let me get into it. You got the navy suede across the toe capping, and I put a little mini swoosh in there to match up with my baseball stitch across the heel counter. As you can see, it's got that hot pink. I don't know, I'm a fan of pink, so I really don't care, and I want to throw everything in here. You got this white sail nubuck across the lower portion of the lace area. Obviously Air Max 1, so it only has one side, so it's not going to be mirrored. That sail is like, that's really what I want laces. That's the same color as the lace with a different aglet, because I just wanted to make something pop a little bit more. So all the colors with the sail I thought would be dope. You got the pink nubuck across the upper area for the last aglet. I did flip that for the inside. I also flipped the gray suede for the pink suede on the medial side. So that's matched on both shoes, as you can see here. So it's pink on the medial side, and it's got that gray on the lateral side. So it's definitely like a lot of, it took me a couple of hours to get this shoe done. I also did a little flip-floppy with the bubble, as you can see here. So the bubble is pink on this one, and the bubble is gray on this one. It was supposed to be navy. I don't know what happened with that, but I don't mind it too much. It's not that big of a deal. I also did a little different something on the outsole. So I did a translucent pink towards the mid portion, and I did a navy blue towards the heel portion just to match up with the rest of the shoe. Thought it'd be a nice little effect, but I'm gonna get into the rest of the details on the shoe before I get lost. I did a Napa leather across the back portion, or the quarter portion to the heel portion of the piece connecting to the midsole. So you can see a little split there. As you can see, the different colors. Clean, definitely clean. I followed through with that canvas material in this little area here. You can switch that. You can basically change everything on the shoe. I just want to follow through with the color, and I also used it for the monochrome area, which I made a 0, obviously. Put a little line through it, as you guys can see. Little logo action, had a pop off for the camp out. I really went in there with no ideas also. I just went in there like a blank canvas and started creating a shoe. I went with a Napa leather on the upper ankle area as well, and I did a suede on the inside because I didn't want to do something that was too soft that was going to wear apart. So I went with a suede. Has a little bit more durability to it, and I don't want to do something that was too hot either, but I'll show you the rest of that as well because I have a different print on the inside. The Nike check I went, or the swoosh, I apologize. The underlay is a navy 3M, which I showed you guys before, and the upper is the tumbled white leather. I'm going to flip it to this side and show you the differential. So the underlay is the white tumbled leather, and the overlay on the swoosh is the navy 3M. So I try to flip that around a little bit. You probably can't see it here, but I'll take a couple of pictures so you get a little more detail to it. And then I'm gonna roll into the heel counter. So this whole heel counter portion is a selvedge denim with the pink baseball stitch tying it into everywhere else. Obviously we talked about the leather and we talked about our grommet area. I don't know, I just like the navy. I went with like a heavy blue contrast on this shoe. And as always, you know how I love gray, so I had to throw some gray in that bad boy too. I'm gonna go into the tongue area real quick. So the backside, I used this, it's like a, what did the guy call it? He called it a different material. It's almost like a brush, a nappy suede, but it has like a better wick to it. So I went with that for the back side of the tongue just because. And then I have a Liberty of London print like I showed you guys earlier on pulling the shoe apart, but I have a Liberty of London print throughout the whole inside of the shoe, which kind of reflects in the lace area. So if I pull the laces out, you'd probably see a little bit better. So let me try that out. We'll get into the tongue in 1 second, right after we do the medial side of the shoe when I give you the detail work. But yeah, there you go. You can see a little bit better that way. So the whole inside of the lace area, when you let the laces go a little bit looser, you can see all that Liberty of London print, which I thought was a nice little pop. Okay, so back to the medial side, you can see I got the, I went asymmetrical with the aglet area, so it's pink on one side, gray on the other, much like the mid portion, the mid body of the shoe with the gray and the pink. So I flip-flopped it there as well. And the only other thing that I did was the bubble, which I showed you guys already. So overall, I think I did a pretty good job for my first one. I really like the shoe a lot, and I feel like I could wear it with a lot of different things, which is another reason why I did it. I want to have like a different shoe from anyone else, number one. And number two, have something I could wear multiple times and not be like, oh, let me throw this back in my closet and never wear it again. These are very similar colors to everything that I wear. So, I mean, yeah, definitely worth it. I'm excited to do another one already. I won't do an Air Force One. I'll only do an Air Max one because that's really my favorite model. So if they did like an Air Max 95, I'd probably do it too. But like the panels are just, it's really simplistic. You have a lot of different things you could work with on the Air Max one, which is what I like the most about doing a Bespoke and Air Max one. Like an Air Force One is nice, but they give you a little bit more option to play with when you do an Air Force through Bespoke, but it's still, you know, an Air Force One. But the panels that you get from the Air Max one are, it's a lot more detail you can get into. Once again, the mini swoosh, you see your mini swoosh. I like all the lace options as well. I can't wait to swap that out. And let me just go over the tongue real quick. So at least I did this one already. So the tongue, I went with the white sail on the nubuck all the way up the whole tongue. I matched the toe box to the monochrome area as we talked about before. And then this little, the loop that the lace goes through, that's 3M hit as well. So I went a little 3M crazy, but not too crazy because I kept it subtle with the underlay. And then across the heel counter, I got the 0 again, just because I wanted to. I think the next one I'll do like, I'll do a Mikey Dab action, a little Mikey Dab tribute to myself. Anyway, it's definitely a good purchase. If you're into sneakers and you want something that's yours and personalized for yourself, it's definitely a good call. I'll throw these on, show you guys what it looks like on foot. Oh yeah, last thing. The footbeds you can get, obviously I have one that's different. This is a black cork. It's probably the most comfortable thing that they make. It's really hard to see because it's black cork, but it's obviously you can see it now. There's nothing, you can get this inscribed or with a whole bunch of other things. I just went with the black cork because I don't want anything inside touching my foot, or not irritating my foot more, so to speak. Because once it's laser imprinted, so you can definitely feel that when it's inside. I think one of my friends has it laser imprinted. He didn't say anything bad about it, but I just feel weird about stuff like that. I like a nice flat surface to deal with. But it's black cork, and the other one has, like I said before, the Liberty of London print across it, so you can swap it out. Nothing really crazy about that. I just wanted a different option, and they gave it to you. So, I mean, you're paying $1,000. They give you a lot of things. They give you an Uber to come pick you up. They buy you lunch. There's drinks and beverages the whole time. It's definitely like a better shopping experience, or a better like detailing experience if you're trying to do any kind of custom work. Like Nike ID is cool, but I mean, you're not getting a fucking Bespoke. So I'm gonna throw them on foot, show you guys what they look like. I'll take a couple pictures also. I haven't even thrown them up on my gram yet. I've been kind of like harboring them. I kind of want to wear them out, but I don't know what to wear them to, so I don't know what to do yet. Anyway, if you guys like the review, if you like the Bespoke, you have any questions about doing a Bespoke, please hit me in the comment section. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys like the sneakers, and I'm getting out of here. Peace.
10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands, fuck it, man. Let's just not even discuss it, man. OMG, niggas sleep, I ain't tripping, I'ma let them sleep. I ain't tripping, let them rest in peace. I can tell you how it happened. I can tell you about them safe house nights out in Calabasas. I can tell you